Welcome to the deep dive. If you've ever been in, say, an airport or a big corporate lobby, you've seen those giant, seamless video walls,
Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
and they're really impressive. But today, we're going to look at the hidden brain behind them. We're diving into the NTI SPLITMUX-VWC-HDDPI-4HDO.
Which is a mouthful, so maybe we just call it the SplitMux processor.
Yes, let's do that.
So our mission here is pretty simple. We want to show you how this piece of hardware is basically the director for all that screen real estate.
And at its core, what is it?
It's a 2x2 processor. It takes one video source, either a DisplayPort or an HDMI cable, and it splits that signal perfectly across four 1080p monitors.
So you get one giant cohesive image.
Exactly.
You know, the first thing that really jumped out at me from the source material was just how simple the installation is. I mean, you hear enterprise video processing, you immediately think about, like, driver headaches and software configs.
It's a nightmare. But this is completely plug and play. You just hook it up and it works. No software needed.
And that's critical in a commercial setting, you know? Like a trade show. You can't afford downtime.
Absolutely. And if you look at the specs, you see why it's so reliable. It accepts inputs from, well, pretty much anything, a computer, a satellite receiver, even an old DVD player.
So what about the quality of that signal coming in? What does it support?
So it handles your standard HDTV 1080p at 60 frames per second, no problem. But it also supports something called a WUXGA.
Okay, what's that?
It's 1920 by 1200, so it's a little bit taller than standard 1080p. It gives you just a little more vertical space to play with.
And in a corporate design, I'm sure every pixel counts.
It really does.
So you've got this flexible input, but the output is fixed, right? It's standardized.
That's the key. All four HDMI ports push out 1080p at 60 hertz, period. And that's what guarantees you get that fluid, real-time video performance across the entire wall. No lag.
And that synchronization, that extends to the audio too, doesn't it?
It does. Each monitor plays the audio at the same time. It even supports high-end formats like Dolby DTS and LPCM 7.1.
So this could be used in like an entertainment venue with some serious sound.
For sure. And if you're dealing with older DVI gear, the sources say you can connect those too. You just need a simple adapter cable.
Okay, so let's get to what I think is the biggest value here, which is the scalability. A 2x2 wall is cool, but the documents really emphasize this feature they call cascading.
Cascading is the magic word, yeah. That's what turns this from a simple splitter into an enterprise powerhouse.
So how does that work?
It just means you can link multiple SplitMux units together. The 2x2 becomes like a basic building block.
So you're not running 1,000 cables from one central point.
Exactly. The processors handle the distribution for you. You can build a 4x4 wall, an 8x8, or even a massive 32x32 wall.
That's incredible. And that's where you get into those prime applications, right? The big retail stores, restaurants, airports.
And those places demand compliance. So there are two really crucial technical notes we have to mention. First, it's TAA compliant.
Which is important if you're selling to, say, government entities. It's about where the product is made.
Right. And the second point is probably even more important for content creators.
What's that?
This unit does not support HDCP.
Ah, okay. And for you listening, HDCP is that copy protection stuff.
Yes, high bandwidth digital content protection. It's what studios and, Netflix use to encrypt their content. So you can't use this to play a Blu-ray or a stream from a major service.
Which means it's really designed for things like commercial ads, live camera feeds, or internal corporate data.
Precisely.
So what's the big takeaway then?
The SplitMux processor is, it's a super efficient hub. It's all hardware. It just bypasses all the complexity you'd get with a software-based system to deliver these huge high-performance video walls.
It simplifies a really, really difficult logistical challenge.
That's the perfect way to put it.
So here's a final thought. If just 4 monitors can make a 2x2 wall, imagine the coordination for a 32x32 wall.
Yeah, that's 1,024 screens, all running through cascaded processors of this exact type.
What kind of storytelling is even possible on a canvas that large? A screen you could literally walk through. Something to think about until our next deep dive.